thank you. That's. I don't know. It looks like a fun. I don't want it. It's not a back scratcher. That thing wouldn't scratch anybody's back. It doesn't even come close. And so, um, that was a really random blurb. I was going to say, hey, I'm going to come in here and say to everybody that is out there that I'm random. And random things happen to me all the time. But that just proved it. It's like, hey, here's something weird. Ooh. And somebody accused me of having jokes. I don't know what jokes they're talking about. Things just kind of happen. Like, funniest thing I ever saw was a woodpecker with its nose stuck in a tree. That's talent. When a woodpecker gets its beak in a tree and it's stuck, it is the funniest noise because it can't scream. And apparently it was the wood was too moist and it went peck really hard because it must have seen a grub or felt a grub or whatever they do, and it was stuck. Its beak got just right in there and was stuck, and it was squawking and trying to get out, and it couldn't do it, and it was just so funny. And it was like the bird was cursing itself. I can't believe I did this. This is so stupid. I can't even call Birdie 911. Which would be interesting. Have a little bird with a helicopter pull the beak out for him and get the little bird of life. Not the Jaws, because Jaws eats birds. Which is kind of, flying sharks. That's a scary sight. And you'll have to excuse the random yelling. Because some people just are even more so than I in randomness. Also, as a random thought, you ever notice that there are some paintings you look at and they're just looking at you? And they're just staring at you. And you're like, if I move over here, maybe it won't see me. And it follows. Those pictures I can't stop looking at. Coincidentally, there's one looking at me now. Not that I'm paranoid about it, but it's like, hey, if it's gonna look at me, might as well look at it. And there it is. That's just kind of random things. Also, I like how some people don't look the same in pictures. Some people look great in pictures. You get to them in real life and you're like, wow, what happened? Who are you? What do you look like? Whose picture did you put on MySpace again? Are you sure it's you? Are you doing identity theft? Another thing is cleaning a glass after you've put water in it makes no sense. Now, to clean the rim, that makes sense, germs off the mouth. But if you're using the same glass repeatedly, why would you wash the glass you just used to only put water in it? It's the same water that was in it that you used to wash it. Not exactly the same, but in essence, it's the same molecules and all that. Why would you do that? It's a waste of more water. Why not drink it, save it for later, put something else in it? Doesn't have to be water. It's not like the water's going to taint the taste of anything you drink. Unless it's ice cubes and you just have like a half a glass of water and you're like, oh, I'm going to pour another drink in it. That's usually a mistake unless you really like water drinks. And that's just kind of weird. It's like diet soda that's been watered down even more. Who would do that to themselves? Really? Also, when I worked in fast food, the thing that used to kill me were the people that would kill themselves with 1,000 orders. Like, hey, I want a triple burger, large fry, some chicken. Give me some bacon on that. Give me some bacon on the burger and on the side of the burger. And then I'd like just a bacon cheeseburger. with extra bacon, and then some French fries, and then I would like to make myself healthier by having a diet soda. Because aspartame, that's great stuff. Everybody should have aspartame. Yeah, no. Hey, let's have the cancer-causing sugar. Woohoo! No, that is a mistake. It doesn't make you any healthier. Now, I won't know this until I listen back. So there's random music playing. Hey, woo! What? I didn't do it. And things. So that's about all I can do. All I can think of right now. If I think of anything else, well, then I'll be thinking. I try to do that at least once a day, but only in small spurts. Don't want to over-exercise your brains, everybody, because that's the American way. Don't over-exercise your brains. Do as you feel, only as you feel it. Don't push yourself too hard. You'll get stressed out. Stress is bad because good stress and bad stress. It's best let's just avoid that whole stress business. Period. And really, to avoid it is like to spend the whole entire lifetime just going, oh, I'm up. I'm gonna get some breakfast. And then I'm gonna sleep. And I don't want to stress myself. It's a weekend. Or, I love when people say, hey, I'm going out for a good time. And they mean this, and they always refer to it as a good time. And they get drunk, plastered, hammered, smashed, whatever you want to call it. And then, if you're lucky, it might wait till the next day to really hit you. And you spend the whole day and like, and you're holding on to the toilet like this.